What's going on, Strength Team family? Look, I'm on my way down to the gym, so I'm gonna do this quick in a hurry. I had a couple people asking me what do I take for my pre-workouts, or what was my favorite pre-workouts, and I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. The best pre-workout is the workout that you make up, because you don't know what you get nowadays in all these companies, man. You might be taking some meth, you might be going to get a brand new job. Okay, look. Peep this scenario. You're going to get a job. You know you don't do no drugs. You don't smoke. You don't do nothing. And how about you go over there and you take your P test all confident because you know nothing's going to be in your system. But you go in there, they come back and they tell you that you failed. You failed for methamphetamines and you would never be able to figure it out. To make a long story short, I'm telling you, all them pre-workouts are just filled with so many fillers. I'm dead serious. You do not know what is in them. So I'm just going to give you 4 main ingredients that you can buy for the cheap. And when I mean for the cheap, I mean so cheap. This is going to last me probably for like 4 months. And I got this for $19. And I got a couple other things, but this is all you're going to need. We got some Creatine Monohydrate. I'm going to put 5 grams of this into my cup. And then we got L-Carnitine. I'm going to put 2 grams of that into my cup. And then I'm going to put some L-Citrulline, and I'm going to put 7 grams of that in my cup. And then the last thing, just to get me a little bit more energized than I already am, because I don't really even need it. I just do it because it makes me gain certified. 4 grams of beta-alanine. And I'm going to mix all this into my cup. And I'm just going to put some water in it, and I'm going to shake it, and I'm going to down it. And by the time I get to the gym, like 10 minutes later, I am primed and I am ready to go. I'll catch you down at the gym after I mix up my my pre-workout. I know y'all thinking, is he a chemist? What's he doing? He's got scales. He's got big boy scales. He's got spoons. He's got bags. I got gains. Gains.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream.
We're gonna get straight into this workout. We got the seated dumbbell press, we got the seated dumbbell front raise, and we got the seated dumbbell side raise. We want to pair all 3 of these exercises together. You're going to do them one after the other. So as soon as you complete one, you go to the other. As soon as you complete the second one, you go to the third and the final one, and then you rest for a minute, and then you can repeat it. Seated dumbbell press, you know how to do that. Make sure you come down rather slow. Keep the dumbbells right beside your ears. Press it up about 95% to lock out, and then repeat that process. 10 to 12 reps. And with our seated dumbbell front raises, we're going to add a little trick that's going to make you get a little bit more activation out of your front deltoid. The way that I want you to do this, keep your hands just like this. I want your thumbs up. And when you come all the way up to the top, I want you just to curl your wrist forward just a little bit, and you're going to feel it in that front deltoid. You're going to be like, why did I not think about that? We're going to aim for 10 to 15 reps. And with the seated dumbbell side raise, you know how I always try to tell you, pick a weight that you do not have to rock. If you do have to rock on that last couple few reps, that's perfectly fine, but I do not want to see you on rep number 1 and you already rocking. Do not do that. Make sure you control this. It's such a small muscle, it's no need for you to use all that momentum. I want you to keep those arms right beside of you, bring it up and pour out that water. Make sure your pinky is higher than your thumbs, and repeat that process. 10 to 15 reps. Now each circuit should not take you no longer than 2 minutes. I think it was taking me only 1 minute to perform an entire circuit, and then I would rest for a minute, and then I would repeat it. You can repeat these circuits as many times as you want. If you're a beginner, I would say do everything 1 time. If you're a little bit advanced, I would say do everything twice. And if you've been lifting for at least 5 years like I have, I want you to do every single circuit 3 times. Now we're gonna move right along. Circuit number 2, we got the seated plate front raise, and we got the seated dumbbell Y raise, and we got the seated dumbbell rear delt fly. Now with the seated plate raise, I don't want you to go all the way down. I see a lot of people doing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're still making gains, but if you want to make better gains with fewer reps and lighter weight, what you do is, instead of coming all the way down and letting all the tension go off of your shoulders, just go like 3/4 the way down and then go right back up. And when you come up, make sure you're holding that plate where you can see through it. If you can't concentrate and focus for at least that long, the weight's too heavy. If you're noticing you're just going up and down, listen to me, the weight is too heavy. It's okay. Just lighten the weight up. Make sure you can pick the plate all the way up like you're seeing me doing the video. Look through that hole and then come down 3/4 the weight, and then repeat that process. We got that for 10 to 12 reps. And with the seated dumbbell Y raise, this is a humbling exercise. Like I say, I always throw a humbling exercise in every single workout to keep you humbled. The way you're going to perform this, I want your thumbs to stay up on top the whole entire time. You're going to bring it down pretty much right beside your hips, and then I want you just to bring it straight up with your arms straight as you possibly can and try to touch the dumbbells together, and then go right back down with the slow motion and repeat that process. This exercise is gain certified. We're only going to do 10 reps, and I struggled each set to get 10 reps. And then we're going to drop that down and we're going to do the rear delt flies. And you know how I tell you with the rear delt flies, just try to keep at least a half a second when you get at the top, try to flex your rear delts. This is another great exercise, and I'm telling you, this is one of the key factors and the key exercises that has helped me to really build up my rear delt. I always put the dumbbells right between my legs, so I put my feet out a little bit, and I literally just come up and I'm out like I'm pulling a rope apart. Like I tell you in every single video, out like you got a rope in both of your hands, take that rope and just pull that rope apart and hold it at the top for half a second, and then go right back down and repeat that process. Again, like I told you on the side raises, if you're doing a whole lot of, like you're riding a bull or something, lighten the weight down. It's okay if you're doing that the last couple reps, but those first few reps, I do not want to see you rocking and rolling. Now for our third and final set, we got the incline bench dumbbell front raise, we got the incline bench dumbbell side raise, and we got the incline bench dumbbell rear delt rows. This set right here is going to finish you off, and by this time you're going to be pretty much exhausted and ready to finish and go home and eat and replenish so you can go back tomorrow and get more gains. Now with the incline bench dumbbell front raise, it's kind of like a superset with the front raise and the side raise. And I want you to bring the dumbbells up, and as you're coming down, just go ahead in that same motion and bring it up for a side raise, and then come back down and then bring it up for a front raise. I want you to do that for 10 reps each side. So when you come up, that's 1 rep, that's 1 rep, and repeat that 10 times. And then after you finish with that with the same exact weight, I want you to keep your arms rather straight, and you're just going to do a dumbbell row. So this is like a dumbbell row, but it hits your rear delts, and you're going to love this, and I'm sure you've probably never even seen it or tried it. But you're going to keep your arms just like you're doing a row, but you're going to keep your arms basically right beside you. Pull your arms back, and when you get back, almost kind of shrug and just flex your rear delts and hold it for half a second and repeat that process. You're going to be catching cramps in your rear delts because this exercise is gain certified. Now, like I'm telling you, this workout should not take you, I mean maximum time, 25 minutes in and out the gym. Go home, eat, replenish. If you want to stay a little bit longer and do some cardio or do some stretching or some mobility work, that is completely fine. And the great thing about this shorter workout, it only took me around 25 minutes to do the entire thing. And I even did it 3 times. So instead of just doing 1 circuit and then just leaving it alone, I repeated each circuit 3 different times, and I'm telling you, gain certified. So you already know what time it is. I'm gonna jump right into this protein shake. I got me 55 grams of my favorite protein powder, and that is BSN. No, I'm not sponsored. We got 55 grams of my favorite protein powder. We're gonna dump that in right through there. And after we finish with that, some wild blueberries. I love blueberries, but I don't show y'all in a lot of my shakes, but I like to do them, but they too high. These blueberries are too high, but I could afford them today. I had a little bit of overtime on my last check, so I got me some blueberries, and not the cheap ones, I got some good ones. We're gonna put 70 grams of these blueberries in here, and I got a scale. Most of y'all can't see, but I got a digital scale right there. That's how I know exactly what everything weighs. So I'll put me 70 grams in here like that. Yeah. We got 70 grams. You know, I always gotta throw some bananas in there. You gotta have bananas. If you don't put bananas, it's not a protein shake. It is just a gainless shake. You've got to put the bananas in there. That's where them good carbs are. You gotta have carbs to grow. So we can throw these in there just like that. We got another one over here. If you have trouble breaking your bananas, just do it regular. Just like that, you know what I mean? But that's boring. I like to just break mine because that makes me feel gain certified. So we throw that in there, and we got some peanut butter. You know, I always use the natural Jif, low sodium, and I got the creamy, and we're gonna put 32 grams of that in here. Just like that. Gains, right on the money every single time. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna move this out the way. We're gonna bring this over here. We're gonna put the lid on, and y'all know what time it is. And the game is talking to me. Yeah, buddy. Huh? Do what? I am about to get shredded. You will help me get shredded? Yeah. I don't have no lid. I know that, so I get it on my hand. But that's okay. We ain't gonna waste nothing. Taste test. That's the bomb, diggity. I'm telling you, y'all need to start trying my shakes. These shakes are serious. Like, I can tell you what would make this even better. If I would put a little bit of ice into it and make it almost as a smoothie, that would make this even better. But you know how I am, I just got done working out, so I try to go ahead and make it as quick as possible and as easy as possible for me just to go ahead and just drink it. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna drink this protein shake, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna edit this video, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I got a question and answers. I think I had over like 150 questions, so I might break it down into 2 or 3 different videos, but I promise you will not want to miss it, and that'll be coming up either tomorrow, which is Saturday, or Sunday. But like I tell you in every single video, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. But at the end of the day, make sure you keep getting them gains.